Hello, welcome back to my channel, and I promise you I'm not naked, you guys. I'm just wearing a tubby top. As you can tell by the travel backpack, we are traveling yet again. Judging by the fact that I'm not bringing my usual carry-on, this is yet another weekend trip, so let's get packing. And if you guys are wondering, I did get this one off Amazon. I have it in the 15-inch size, which fits my MacBook Pro perfectly. Also, this is not an ad whatsoever, but I just love bringing these backpacks because it separates my electronics compartment really nicely. So in the back here, there's actually a separate compartment where I keep my MacBook Pro. I just have it in this little sleeve here. Also in this compartment, I have my other laptop essentials. So in this little pouch, I have the charger and then an adapter from USB-C to USB. I like keeping it in this little pouch here. It keeps it pretty organized. And then in the same compartment, I'm also bringing my recent favorite bag. This one is from F.A.Q, and I also have a vlog up of me shopping in Soho when I got this bag, so that's up on my channel already. I just figured for what we're doing, this bag is perfect. It's pretty versatile, it's black, and it fits quite a lot in here. The most important thing is that it will fit all of my camera equipment, so I love her so much. I was debating on bringing the leather version instead, but that one is not like as compactable versus this one is completely nylon. I could just pretty much crumple it up. In here I also have another tote bag. I usually bring a tote bag with me when I travel. I never know what type of souvenirs I'll be bringing back or if I need some extra carry-on space. This one is a basic white one that I got from the Song Skin pop-up. Vlog is also up. That's it for the first compartment. Now moving into the central compartment, which is my favorite part of the book bag. The center compartment opens up just like a suitcase, which I love. In the side here, I have my underwear and then socks down there. I also like to travel with compression bags, so in here is all of my outfits for the trip. It is officially summer now and it's been so hot lately, so I don't need to pack too heavy of clothing. And because we're going somewhere warm, I am packing up bikinis. First one being my most recent haul. I love her so much. It is in a basic triangular top, but I just like the print a lot. I also don't own any bikinis that are like white. The matching bottoms are your basic side tie ones. You guys already know how I feel about these bikini bottoms, but they didn't have a version that was like an underwear type, so this would have to do. Also appreciate that the bottoms have like medium to full coverage. The sun's out, but I'm not trying to have my buns out. Second bikini, you guys have probably seen on my channel already. It is a really fun printed color. It has a lot of different swirls of pastel colors, but it's not your basic triangle top. It's kind of like a scoop neck, if that makes sense. Also has like a little keyhole here. These are the matching bottoms, and I would say the coverage is slightly less than the first bikini. Pretty much bought this as a backup option. I am so ready to get a tan on. Now moving into actual clothing and outfits. First bottom I'm bringing are these pair of light wash denim shorts. These have been featured on my channel for like years and years now. It's from H&M and I love it so much. I think this is the perfect length for me. Like, I'm trying to get into jorts, but I can't deal with the knee length. This is kind of perfect because it sits kind of like mid-thigh, so on me this is much more flattering. The second bottom I'm bringing is this pair of tennis skirts. This has also been a staple in my closet for years. I love that it has shorts at the bottom. Now for tops, we have several options. As you can tell, I'm kind of in my tube top era, so I will be bringing her on this trip. It's pretty basic. It's a white tube top, but the bottom has like these floral cutouts. I don't really know what that's called. It's also like a little peplum or like baby doll-esque, so it flares out at the waist. I think this would be so cute. Next top I'm bringing is also something that I recently hauled. This one is from GU. It's just a basic gray t-shirt. Since I'm going to Florida, I want to rep New York City a little bit more, so I thought I would bring this t-shirt. Also, the color is pretty versatile, so I can mix and match my outfits. As you can tell, my whole entire wardrobe is pretty much monochromatic. It makes outfit building way easier because I can just mix and match. And then for funsies, I am gonna bring a sports bra. I just feel like you can't go wrong with a sports bra. This one is also slightly longer, so it's not too revealing. Figured I could just wear this with any of the bottoms if it is too hot out. Moving right along, next up we have beauty and skincare. I guess I'll start with the clear bag first. This is kind of a miscellaneous bag. I do have some liquids in here as well as like makeup products. So we're starting off strong. We do have a little mesh pouch of my essentials. I have a powder puff here. as well as some elastics and a eyelash spoolie. Next, I have a bunch of sunscreen that I do need to get rid of. These are the Innisfree sunscreen. It is the SPF 36. These ones are almost emptied, and I figured because I can't bring my big can of sunscreen for my body, I'll just be using these as a body sunscreen. Down here, I have 2 more sunscreens. These little ones are from Clinique. It is the Moisture Surge with SPF 28. Typically, I will use this on my face, and since they're so small and like almost emptied out, I figured I might as well finish them on this trip. Because we'll be out and about a lot, I figured I could just throw these in my bag and re-up on sunscreen throughout the day. Next up, I have 3 brushes. All of these are from e.l.f. and these are like my holy grail brushes. This is the powder blurring brush, but I love using this as like a base brush. Nowadays, I use this for concealer around the eyes. I love the bristles. It's kind of like dense but fluffy at the same time, which is why I love using this for my concealer. I feel like it blends it out so much better without ruining the coverage. After I use this, I typically just pat my concealer in with my fingertips afterwards, so I don't need to bring another beauty blender. This is the cream and powder face brush. This is my designated blush brush. It has a powder side and then a denser side for creams. I also like the size of the powder side. It's not too big and it gives me control on where I place my blush. Final one is the pointed powder brush, and this one I actually do use for powder. This one is a lot fluffier than the other powder blurring brush. I typically use this to set my concealer and under my jaw. I have another Clinique item here. This is the Moisture Surge 100-hour auto replenishing hydrator. As you can tell, there's like little to nothing left in this. Again, I'm just bringing this with the intention of finishing it. I also have another cream from La Roche-Posay. This is the Intense Repair Moisturizing Cream. I do get really dry hands, so this would be more of like a body lotion. This is something that I got recently from the Soft Skin pop-up. This is the Noni Ampule for Calming Radiance Healthy Skin. I figured I would need something calming for the skin, especially if I'm spending hours and hours under the sun. I'm pretty excited to try her. Last few items in the bag are all perfumes. Starting off with this rollerball. It is from Tory Burch in the blue scent. I believe this is jasmine. This has been one of my favorite scents since high school. I love anything that's like floral and light, very flirty, which is typically my summer go-to scent, so I will be bringing this one with me. Then I have 2 little samplers. This one here is by the brand Clean Reserve, and it is in the scent Warm Cotton. I love wearing this after the shower. It smells so clean. This next one I believe is from Giorgio Armani. It is the Acqua di Gioia. Completely butchered it, but this is also a really light floral scent. It's giving like magnolia. Now onto the rest of my makeup. First thing here is my eye contact solution. Then I have my holy grail setting spray. This is from Morphe. It is their continuous setting mist. I love how it feels on the skin. It's really dewy. It's what I have on today. And I find that if you set with powder after the spray, it locks in your makeup like forever. Then I have a mini deodorant. This is in the scent Cucumber Melon. Holy grail since high school. This is another thing that I picked up recently, and I have been loving her quite a bit. This is from the brand The Ordinary. It is their UV Filter SPF 45 serum. I love how it feels on the skin. It does not give a white cast, and it does dry down pretty matte after it sets in. So for the last few weeks, I have been using this as like a base layer, and my makeup does wear pretty well underneath this. For concealer, I am bringing 2 different ones. This one is the Tower 28 one. You guys all know my holy grail. I have it in the shade MDR. It's a serum concealer. I love her. But if I want a little bit more coverage, a little bit more long-lasting power, I will go in with this one from House Lab. I have this in a shade 21 light medium neutral, and obviously for my summer shade it's a little light, which is why I go in really light-handedly. I have this combination on today, and as you can tell, my under eye area is like super brightened. For those no makeup days, I will be going in with the Tower 28, but if I do want a little bit more coverage, a little bit more long-lasting power, I will go in with the House Lab Together. Speaking of using together, I will be bringing 2 blushes. Both of these are also from e.l.f. e.l.f. I typically start off with the liquid first. I have this in a shade Copper Etiquette. It's what I'm wearing today, and it's definitely more on like the darker side, which is perfect for my summer shade. Then for powder blush, I'm going in with this one. This is their primer infused blush, and I have it in a shade Always Rosy. I don't know if you can tell, but the vibe here is pretty much like warm and peachy. When it comes to setting the face, this is the only powder I have been reaching for. This is the translucent powder from Laura Mercier. It doesn't get cakey, it doesn't crease under my eyes, and it does not give me flashback. This is my holy grail. Now for the eyes, I usually do eyelash extensions whenever I go on a trip, but this trip is quite short. So I did do a lash perm instead, which is why my lashes are like to the gods right now. For mascara, this has been my holy grail, especially as it gets hotter. I'm going in with this one from Heroin Make. I have talked about this one before. It is waterproof, smudge proof, everything proof, and it does keep my curls up really nicely. With that being said, it is impossible to remove without the remover, which is this blue tube here. This is also from Heroin Make, and it is the only thing that will get the mascara off in seconds. Last thing in here is my makeup remover. This one is from Clinique. It is the Take the Day Off Melting Balm. I've never used this before, but my cleansing oil is too big to bring on a trip, so this will have to do. So that's it for today's video. I will be posting vlogs as soon as I can, so if you haven't put the bell on for notifications, definitely do that now. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.